What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Key coming at y'all boys with a brand new video, and today we're going ahead and getting into another one. You know we gotta tap in with that boy Funa, whatever you want to call him. You know what I'm saying? But he got great content, you know what I'm saying? I be fucking with it, so make sure y'all go fuck with him too. Like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Key. Go ahead and react to the video.
Be mindful of the company you keep, especially when you have something to lose. As you rise and reach success, not everyone around you will be happy about it. Jealousy is real, and it can bring out the darkest emotions in people. In this video, we'll be telling the story of multiple rappers whose success created envy, leading those they trusted to betray them in the worst way possible. But before we get into the video, please be sure to like and subscribe. Lil Snoop, real name of Darren Ross, was a rapper from Jonesboro, Louisiana. He had a rough and unstable upbringing in an area surrounded by poverty and violence. He grew up in a single-parent household with his mother, as his father was incarcerated for most of his life. With this instability, it's no surprise that it would have an effect on him. According to his mother, Snoop struggled in school and was expelled 3 different times for behavioral issues. Additionally, in his music, he frequently alludes to the time he spent in juvenile detention. Despite the adversity he faced, Snoop didn't let it stop him from pursuing his dreams. He started his rap career, and in 2012, he released his debut project called 16 and Runnin', the mixtape. As he kept displaying his talent to the world, he would eventually get discovered by higher-ups in the music industry. That same year, famous Philadelphia rapper Meek Mill held a concert at Grambling University in Louisiana. After the show, Snoop walked up to Meek's car window as he was leaving and gave him his mixtape. Meek listened to the music and was impressed, and eventually signed Snoop to his Dream Chasers record label. From there, Meek took Snoop under his wing, and his career began to take off. His next mixtape, titled RNIC, featured collaborations from well-known artists such as Meek Mill, DJ Khaled, Trey the Truth, Currency, and Big Papa. Lil Snoop was well on his way to rap superstardom until his life was sadly cut short by his own close friend following a petty argument. On June 20th, 2013, Lil Snoop was at a house in Winfield, Louisiana.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think we lost him and Speaker Knockers right around the same time. And I was really going hard on them. More so Speaker Knockers, because that was kind of like the vibe that we was on. Like, he was like from South Carolina or North Carolina, something like that. He was more on that like trap type sound versus Lil Snoop. But
with 2 friends named Tony Holden and Lil E, real name Edric Stewart. They were playing NBA 2K and decided to place a wager on the game. Lil Snoop was allegedly winning the game, and this led to an argument. In the heat of an argument, someone pulled out a gun and shot Snoop multiple times in the chest. Snoop would tragically be pronounced dead at just 18 years old. In the beginning, it was believed that Tony Holden, aged 36, was the one that shot and killed Snoop. In the days following the murder, Tony was arrested and charged with not only first-degree murder, but also armed robbery and illegal possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. The following month, Lil E was arrested and charged with manslaughter regarding the death of Lil Snoop. Lil E maintained his innocence and claimed that Tony was the shooter. However, in a bombshell interview, Lil Snoop's mother claimed that Lil E is the one that killed her son and that Tony Holden was falsely accused.
Number 1, Tony Holden did not kill Snoop. It was Edric Stewart. That's the number 1 fact of all things.
Police examined the ballistic evidence and determined that the ballistics from Tony's gun did not match the ballistics from the crime scene. As a result, his murder charge was dropped. Tony ended up serving 10 years in prison for the illegal possession of a firearm charge. Lil Snoop.
Just imagine that. You go to jail for a 10-piece, a decade. You serving a decade in jail, you lose one of your close partners, all for somebody that didn't have nothing to do with y'all situation, who killed him, and then was gonna take the stand and put the blame on you. Like, bro, come on,
mother
gang.
Claims that police linked Lil E's gun to the shooting. However, he was never convicted for this and was set free. Snoop's mom claims that corrupt police officers are preventing the case from moving forward. To this day, Snoop's murder remains unsolved, even though the police know the last 2 people that were with him when he died.
It's because the other dude won't tell on him.
Channel 5 J-Dub, real name Javian Calvin Wright, was born in Fort Worth, Texas on February 5, 2003. He was from an area of Fort Worth called Stop 6. J-Dub was a blood and a member of a crew called Ape Gang, standing for Apply Pressure Every Time. Ape Gang started when J-Dub was in the 6th grade, so he's an original member. Ape Gang beefs with the whole south side of Fort Worth, but they especially beef with a crew called YTN Murder Gang. J-Dub first started rapping in 2nd grade, but he didn't make music officially until 2019. His first song was called Leg Shot, and he made it after he got shot in the leg. In the song, he taunts his ops for not having aim and shooting him in his leg instead of his head.
You little niggas gotta do better. Hit me in the head, shoot better. You niggas ain't got no aim.
Shortly after this incident, J-Dub got locked up for 4 months. While he was in jail, his music started to gain popularity. J-Dub was wild and wouldn't tolerate anything he perceived as disrespect. He was known to have been allegedly involved in various shootings and robberies throughout Fort Worth. He said in an interview that his name was Channel 5 J-Dub because he and his crew put their ops on the news. J-Dub's rising fame and life in the streets will ultimately come to an end by the hand of a friend. On February 24, 2020, J-Dub was found in the front yard of a home on the city's south side at around 6:30 a.m. with a gunshot wound to the head. He would be officially pronounced dead 1 day later on February 25, 2020 at just 17 years old. J-Dub was wearing a mask, black gloves, and was lying near a rifle when the police arrived. In a shocking turn of events, one of J-Dub's own friends, a 19-year-old named David Garcia, would be charged with his murder. It is believed that J-Dub and other members of his crew were allegedly shooting up a house in 4E Murder Gang territory when David accidentally shot him in the head. However, other theories surrounding J-Dub's death have been circulating on the internet. There are some people out there that believe that this wasn't an accident and that J-Dub was actually backdoored by his people. The motive behind J-Dub's...
From what I heard, and this is just, I'm saying it verbatim, from what I heard, they said J-Dub was a real problem. They call him the Prince of the East. This man had 2 funerals. After stepping on as many people as he did, he had 2 funerals, gang. Little kids look up to this type of stuff. Like, wait, that man had 2 funerals? They called him the Prince of the whole east side of Fort Worth? I want to be just like that. I want to step just like that. I want these people to fear me just like that. But from what I heard is that they said that they, quote unquote, they paid the Mexicans to kill J-Dub. They say no African... Well, I don't want to say no African American, but they say niggas was scared of J-Dub. They were so scared they didn't even want to kill him. They were just that scared. And so they had some people from a whole different community who wasn't even beefing with him knock him off. And he was on his way to go kill some other folks.
Death has not been officially confirmed, but it's known that his friends were responsible.
Rod K, never heard of him.
Rod K, real name Gerard Bell, was a rapper from Jacksonville, Florida. He was a member of a set called Vontae Land, which is closely affiliated with the gang Six Block, made famous by the rapper Fulio.
Fulio said in the song, he said, they knew Rod K had a son and still took his life. I think he said that in Handle
Land is involved in a deadly war with other Jacksonville gangs, such as Sherwood/00, Head First, ATK, made famous by the rapper Young and Ace, NHG, made famous by the rapper Queso, and 1200, made famous by the rappers J. Breezy, Spinna Benz, and Little Papa. Rod K eventually started rapping about the life he was living in the streets. He didn't get a chance to release many songs, but purely from a talent standpoint, he might be the best rapper to come out of Jacksonville. Sadly, Rod would lose his life before getting the chance to have a fruitful rap career. The day before Rod K's death, A close friend of his and member of 6 Block named Spaz 2 Times was shot and killed. Spaz was killed at the Hilltop Village Apartments, which is the hood that 6 Block members are known to reside from. It's rumored that someone living in Hilltop allegedly dropped Spaz's location to members of 1200, leading to them killing him. Once members of Vontaeland and 6 Block found out what happened, they would seek retaliation. The next day, on November 20th, 2020, Rod and other members allegedly went to Hilltop to kill the person that set up Spaz 2 times. Once they saw the person, a shootout ensued. The drill went wrong and Rod K was shot multiple times.
Bro, imagine knocking off your partner in the neighborhood that y'all grew up in and then hanging there the next day. These niggas is bold.
The aftermath, rather than take him to the hospital to give him the best chance to survive, Rod's friends abandoned him and left him in the car to die. His friends most likely abandoned him out of fear of being arrested. Police would arrive
because they went over there to commit a felony. If you're committing a felony and somebody dies, you get charged with their murder.
Rod K would be pronounced dead at the scene at just 22 years old. No one has ever been arrested or charged with his murder. It's crazy how easy it is for people to switch up on their own friends. RIP to Little Snoop, Channel 5 J-Dub, and Rod K. Let me know what you guys think about this.
Away, bro. I remember hearing his name in the song, but people don't really diss him. Like, I don't like, and that's crazy to say, but that's really how you learn about a lot of people is them getting dissed after they dead. So with that being said, man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Get in the comment box, tell me how y'all felt about this video. It's your boy Key checking in, checking out. We on our road to 10K subscribers. We gone.